Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha. Gurve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah. Samsara Dukha Jaradasya Patitasya Kama Krodad Nakra Makra Kavali Kritasya Durvasnasya Nigritasya Nirashayasya Chaitanya Chandramama Dehi Padavlambam Anand Leela Maya Vigrahaya Himamya Divya Chavi Sundaraya Tasmai Mahaprem Raspradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Jaitam Suta Pangur Mama Manda Matirgati Matsarvas Padambujo Shri Radha Madan Mohan Bhaktya Vihinaya Parada Lakshay Shiptasya Kamadhitarang Madhe Kripamai Tam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Mahabodhe Stire Kanakaruchire Nila Shikhare Vasana Prasadanta Sahaj Balbhadrena Madina Subhadra Madhyastha Sakal Sura Seva Vasarado Jagannath Swami Nayan Patagami Bhavatumi Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Shri Gurudev Guru Maharaj और समस्त गुरु पर English, huh?
Yes.
Okay. I pay my humble obeisances to my Guru Maharaj, Diksha Gurudev, Shiksha Gurudev, and entire Guru Parampara, to all respected devotees, to all prominent deities of Vrindavan, my obeisances to Shri Jagannath, the Lord of the universe, Shri Baldev Subhadra Sudarshan Chakraji, to Shri Giriraj Govardhan at Mayas residence, and Shri Mahaprabhu Radha Vinod Bihari Ji. To all the respected devotees who are present there on this very special day, Akshaya Tritya day. A most auspicious day of the year. As we heard many times that if we're going to start a new project, a venture, wedding, travels, we don't need to consult any chart or any astrologer to start these procedures on this day. It invokes all auspiciousness. People, especially in India, they take this day a very important, very special day, because Akshaya Tritya. Akshaya means imperishable. Akshaya means indestructible. Akshaya means which is eternal. These are the names, meanings of the word Akshaya. Hold on, please. Sorry, because we have a house program and so many devotees waiting for me. I just told them to be quiet, don't speak. So Akshaya means eternal. Akshay means imperishable. Akshay means indestructible. These are the definition, the meaning of the word Akshay. So people celebrate this, considering this to a big day, very auspicious day, which is auspicious, no doubt. But according to our Gaudiya Acharyas, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he said, for practitioners following the footsteps of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, those who are following the footsteps of the Goswamis, those who are Gaudiya Vaishnavas, for them, this day is not uh, to say it's not only auspicious day. For Gaudiya Vaishnavas, every single day is Akshaya Tritya. Try to understand this and try to reconcile this. Even though this day is very special day, very, very special day. There's no doubt about this. But general people, they take this day like only one day in a year to be special and auspicious. But Gaudiya Vaishnavas, for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we are followers of Mahaprabhu and Goswamis. For us, every single day is Akshaya Tritya. How to prove this? Make a note of it. Because the activities and the lifestyle we as devotees live, we always stay in the proximity with that personality who is Akshaya, imperishable. We always practice those sadhan, those limbs of bhakti which are imperishable, which are Akshaya. We as souls, we are Akshaya, imperishable. You understand? It's a higher concept than a general concept of the people. And that's why Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is saying, we Gaudiya Vaishnavas, for us, every single day is Akshaya Tritya. So let us come to this point now. I said Akshaya means eternal. What is the evidence? The evidence is Bhagavad Gita. We means we as not Radha Sundari Taruni Gopi or Jai Govinda or Vishakha. No, no Vasudha, no Shamapriya. We are not, this is not our identity. This is only for few years living in this world. Body is Shay. Shay means perishable. Anything related to this body is Shay, perishable. We are living in this world which is Shay, perishable. Then what is Akshay? The soul, which is making this body, which is running this body. That soul is Akshaya, imperishable. What is the proof? Krishna says Bhagavad Gita. Krishna exact in Bhagavad Gita. Mame vansho jiva loke jiva bhut sanatana. Krishna saying jivas are my part and parcel. And they are what? Mame vansho jiva loke jiva bhut sanatana. Sanatana means eternal. That means we are eternal. Even though we took birth from the marginal potency. Understand? But when this happened, any number of years, any record is not mentioned anywhere. Soul never dies. Soul is Akshay. Na jayate mriyate va kadachit. Bhagavad Gita says. There is no birth, There is no death, there is no disease, there is no old age for the soul. And that's why soul is eternal, Akshay. Only the body is shy. What people associate in material world, everything around us is shy, perishable. Our house, our family members, they die. We live in this house for some years and then we have to vacate this house. Shy, perishable. In other words, temporary. Yeah? What to speak of our relatives, our friends, our neighbors? We have to vacate this house, this body. That means this body is perishable. Now I see young ones sitting in front of me. Uh, 25 years back, I was like this. I was like these kids sitting in front of me. But now, after 25 years, shy. This body is perishing. Yeah? And many others who are sitting. We were all young and teenagers. But every day the body is changing. Every day body is perishing. So body is not Akshaya. But the soul is Akshaya. And Krishna claims this, proves this. Jiva Bhut Sanatana. And Krishna is Akshaya. Aho Bhagyam, Aho Bhagyam, Nand Go Vrajapasam, Yan Mitra Paramanandam, Purna Brahm Sanatan. Bhagwan is for all times, is eternal. Shri Brahmaji said in Brahmstuti 10th canto. Sanatan, Krishna is eternal. One of the name of Krishna is Achyuta. Achyuta means one who never falls. Means one who is never get destroyed. One who is never perishable. Bhagwan is eternal, indestructible, Akshaya. Bhagwan is Akshaya. And that's why we are Akshaya. The abode of the Lord, Shri Vrindavan Dham is Akshaya. Chintamani Prakar Sadma Shukalpa Vriksha Laksha Sur Laksha Vrite Surabhi Abhipalayantam Lakshmi Sat Sat Sambhrama Sevyamanam Govinda Mahadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. Shri Vrindavan Dham is Akshaya. He never get destroyed. Understand? At the time of annihilation, destruction, Dham never get destroyed because Dham is Akshaya, imperishable and eternal. Any boons given by Lord is Akshaya, eternal. Srimad Bhagavatam described the story of Dhruv Maharaj. He got a planet made by the Lord himself. Understand? What is that planet? Dhruv Loka, which never get destroyed at the time of annihilation. This shows the boons given by the Lord or the blessings given by Krishna. Never Akshay. They never shy. They're always Akshay. They're eternal. This is what the Lord gave this boon to Dhruv Maharaj. Oh Dhruva, I'm giving you this Loka, this planet to rule over. And this planet will never get shy, never get destroyed, even at the time of destruction. The name of the Lord is always Akshaya. I was saying yesterday in my Bhagavad class, Krishna appeared in Dwapar Yuga. He lived 125 years, then he went back to his abode. That doesn't mean the Lord is Shaya, perishable, or destructible. No. The name of Lord, the existence of Lord, the presence of Lord is Akshaya, eternal, at all times. Dhruv Maharaj received this Diksha mantra from Naraji in Satyuga. And what mantra he received? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That means what? Vasudeva means Krishna. That means Krishna was present in Satyuga also. This proves Krishna is eternal. This proves Krishna is not destructible. Then in in Treta Yuga, when Lord Ram in the forest, so many Rishi Munis were meditating on Ram, chanting Gopal mantra. When Krishna has not even appeared yet, they were chanting the mantra of Krishna called Gopal mantra. This means the names of the Lord are also Akshaya, eternal. The boons given by Lord is Akshaya. But the boons given by demigods to the demons, they are not Akshaya. They are Shaya, destructible. Hiranyakashipu received these boons from Brahmaji, right? I cannot be killed inside, outside, up, down, air, water, human being, snakes, demons, demigods, all that. Even after receiving so many boons, what happened to Hiranyakashipu? Was killed by Sri Narsimha Bhagwan. He found a loophole, he found a way out. Because the boons given by demigods, they're perishable. Temporary nature. The boons given by Shiva to the demons, Ravan, same, like Hiranyakashipu, destructible. Indrajit, destructible. But the boons given by Lord is indestructible, eternal. The example is Dhruv Maharaj. Understand? So we as soul, we are Akshaya. The Lord is Akshaya. The name of Lord is Akshaya. The boons given by Lord is Akshaya. The abode of Lord is Akshaya. Saket Dham, the abode of Sita Ram, never get destroyed. Vaikuntha never get destroyed. Golok never get destroyed. It's all Akshaya. Yad Gatva Nirvadante Tadham Paramam Padam. One who goes to the abode of the Lord never comes back here. Because that is Akshaya. You see? Now, this was about us, about the Dham, about the Lord, about the name. What is our relationship with Krishna? What is our sambandha with Krishna? Is also Akshaya. What is that? Bridge which is connecting us to the Supreme Lord, to Krishna. First of all, Brahmaji claims that Krishna is Akshaya. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govindah Sarva Karanam Karanam. Anadir Adir Govinda means eternal Lord. In other words, Brahmaji is saying, Akshaya. Krishna, you are Akshaya. Indestructible. How to develop the love with that Supreme Lord who is Akshaya and we are Akshaya? There is something which is temporary obstruction in between us and the Lord. What is that? The distance between us and the Krishna. That distance is perishable, is Shaya. But to establish loving relationship with Supreme Krishna, that practice, that process is called Akshaya. And what is that? Bhakti. Bhakti is Akshaya also. Bhaktas are Akshaya also. How Bhaktas are Akshaya? Nitai charana satya tahara sevaka nitya. As the divine lotus feet of Lord Nityam Prabhu is Nitya, eternal. Tahar Sevak Nitya. His servants, his associates are also Nitya. That means the servants, the associates of Krishna, they are also Akshaya. Yashoda Maya Nand Baba, they are eternal mother father of Krishna. Sridham Subal, eternal friends of Krishna. The Braj Gopis and Radharani, they are eternal. eh? They are Akshaya. All are Akshaya. And Raganuga Bhakti is also Akshaya. Vedi Bhakti, to some extent, is not Akshaya. Because Vedi Bhakti change or transform to Raganuga Bhakti. But Raganuga Bhakti is what? Following the footsteps of Ragatmika Bhaktas. Following the footsteps of those who are Akshayas. What will happen? We will get the same association and adoption of moods. And we also become Akshayas. Understand? Today is the day of Akshayas. So what is that? Bhakti which is Akshaya. Raganuga Bhakti. Ragatmika Anusmritya Sacha Raganuga Uchate. Raganuga Bhakti is Akshaya. This Bhakti never get destroyed. I'm not saying this. Please don't believe my words. But believe the words of Krishna. And Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Kaunteha prati jani name bhakt pranashati. O the son of Kunti, Arjun declare, my devotee never perish. Understand? Arjun said, Wah, wah, wah. You speaking Bhagavad Gita, you uttering all the verses. Why are you asking me to speak this? Huh? Why this shloka is kept for me? And we all know the reason. I'm not going into detail of this. But something amazing. Shri Arjun Uvacha. Shri Arjun declared this. Krishna Uvacha. Kaunteha Pratijani. Son of Arjun declared, my devotee never perish. My devotee always remain Akshaya. Those sadhakas, practitioners who are doing sadhan bhakti, their sadhan bhakti is also Akshaya. Whatever you're doing today, as many rounds you're chanting, you're celebrating Akshaya Tritya at Swananda Sugdha Kunja, means this house. This activity, these activities, even honoring Prasad, is all Akshaya. Name Bhakta Pranashati. My devotee, my bhakti never perish. Krishna wants Arjun to announce this. Understand? So, this is a verse by Krishna. So, we can't retaliate the words. We can't reverse the words of Krishna. We have to believe this. This means these words of Krishna are Akshaya words. Now, the words of the teachings of Jagat Guru Narad Ji is also Akshaya. I'm not speaking simple pastime, but I'm just giving you philosophical details of this. First canto Bhagavatam, Shri Narad came to Vyasadeva. What Vyasadeva was preaching or was written before, he wrote Shastras, but not the essence of Shastras. But After receiving the instruction of Naraji, Shri Ved Vyasji, he got essence of all the Shastras. Means Akshay Shastra, Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran is Akshay, is eternal. There Naraji told Vyasadeva, Tyaktva sadharanam charanam bhajam, Hare bhajan apakka yadi, Yat kavva bhatra bhud, Mishya kim ko aap dharma sudharmata. Shri Naraji giving this instruction to Vyasadeva, what is saying? Anyone who has given all the duties of Varnashram Dharma and surrender everything to Krishna, given up all of the duties of Varnashram Dharma. All the duties of Varnashram Dharma is perishable, shay. And following something which is Akshaya, means bhakti. If that person dies before getting perfection, or if a person falls before getting perfection, what is the harm? Naraji is saying, no harm. Akshaya. Understand? Try to hear this again. Anyone who's rejecting the duties of Varnashram Dharma, because the duties of Varnashram Dharma is temporary, they are shaya, temporary, perishable in nature. So what is the use of cultivating those means of bhakti which are performing so much endeavors and efforts? One goes to Swargaloka. So achieving Swargaloka, one get Akshaya? No. After enjoying there, one is thrown back on the earth. Go and develop, cultivate more Sukritis, and then you come there in Swargaloka. So going to Swarga and other heavenly planets, it happens because of following everything nicely, all the duties of Varnashram Dharma. Even at the throne of Brahma is Shaya. But anything beyond Brahmaloka is Akshaya. Moment one cross Virja, the river Virja, everything is Akshaya. Vaikuntha Dham, Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashanti Surya. Vaikuntha Dham, Saket Dham, Golok Dham, Sada Shiv Dham, Akshay Dham. Understand? So Narad is saying if anyone fall down or dies before achieving perfection by following Akshay Dharma, means bhakti, and rejecting all other which are Varnashram Dharma. What is the loss? No loss, all gain. Taktva sudharanam charanam bhajam. And on the other side, if anyone giving up practicing bhakti and only following the rules and regulations of Varnashram Dharma, what the person gains? Nothing. Whatever the person gains is just shaya, perishable, but will not get anything which is akshaya. That means bhakti. And then Krishna stamped on this. Sarva dharman paritajya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tam sar papebhyo mokshami mashucha. Give up all other duties of Varnashram Dharma because they are perishable. Krishna is not giving us any facility to enjoy, to serve, which is shaya, perishable. Whereas he is giving all other things which are akshaya, imperishable, eternal. No, it's my name, not yours. Krishna has given us holy name, Akshaya. His holy abode, Vrindavan Dham, Akshaya. His blessings, Akshaya. See what Vaman Bhagwan gave to Bali Raja, Bali Maharaj. Hmm? Akshaya, eternal, imperishable. But there is still a little smell and tinge of Shaya, perishable, even in Dhruvaloka, because there's a word of enjoyment. And devotee don't want any of this perishable things. Understand? You cook sweet rice, or I don't know what you cook there. Just keep it for 3 4 days outside. What will happen? Perish. And if you eat that, what will happen? You become sick and you may die, food poisoning. Anything related to perishable objects, ingredients, leads to sickness and leads to death. Similarly, those duties which are there to follow for this perishable dharma, varnashram dharma, is again giving sickness and ultimately death. But anything which is imperishable, eternal, akshaya, yeah, never gives you sickness and never leads to death. So therefore, devotees, they don't even want Dhruvaloka. What Vritasur said, na na preshtam, na chapar meshtam, na sar bhomam, na rasadhipatyam, na yog siddhir punarbhavam va samajasya tav virakangshase. How many of you know this verse? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Everyone should learn this. Vritasur is praying, oh my Lord, na na preshtam, I don't want Dhruvaloka. Na Parmeshtam, I don't want the throne of Brahma. Na Sarvabhaumam, I don't want to become the ruler, the king of the whole planet. Na Rasadhipatyam, I don't want to become the king of Rasatal, means uh, planets below earth. Na Yog Siddhi, I don't want perfection, Siddhis. Na Punarbhavamba, and I also don't want liberation. Why? These are all, are they Akshay? No, they are shy, perishable things. Can you imagine such a high philosophy? Even Dhruvaloka, which never get destroyed, but Vritasur is saying, I don't want this. Of course, the throne of Brahma is always changing. It's not Akshay. Imagine becoming the king of the whole planet Earth. Imagine the richest person of the whole planet Earth today. You all know the name. But is he Akshay? Hmm. How many more years? 20, 30 years? Then what will after that? His body is also its own. It's not his own. His body itself is going to get perished. Hmm? And imagine the ruler, the king of the whole planet Earth. Then imagine the king of Rasatal, hellish planets. Imagine perfections. You know perfections? With one, if I get perfection, with one click, I can come to Holland there in front of you. These are cities. You know, my Guru Maharaj temple, when I was a pujari, 1998, in Vrindavan, I was serving my Guru Maharaj in Gopinath Gaudiya temple. So I was worshipping, serving Balramji in that temple. That Baldev Prabhu in that temple was being served 170 years. And who was serving? One great yogi. One great yogi was serving. And you see the perfection Siddhi he had. In the morning after doing Mangal Aarti of Balaramji, Tauji, There was one well in our temple. You know, I used to look in that well every day because that yogi who was worshipping Dauji, Balramji, after doing Mangal Arati, after doing Bhoga, used to go in that well and comes up in Navdeep to serve his deities there in Navdeep. Hmm. And from Navdeep, then from the well he comes out to serve that Dauji in that temple. This well is closed now. They covered this, but it's not about perfection of well. It's about the perfection of the person. With that siddhis, with that perfection, I can walk on water. I can fly. I don't need visa and ticket. I can come to Holland. These are siddhis. Anima. Siddhi means Hanumanji. When he went to Lanka, he became a small little tiny bug, a mosquito, and no one was able to see him. He just go under everyone's, you know. And if he wants to assume a big form, he become a big, huge, gigantic form. These are siddhis. Very interesting, na? By hearing this kind of siddhi, feel like, oh, I must get one. I can appear, I can disappear somewhere. I can look in someone's eyes and hypnotize that person. These are siddhis. It looks like amazing, but the result of all these siddhis is shaya, imperishable. Vritasur saying, I don't want yog siddhis, and ultimately, I don't want liberation. Punarbhavam va. What I want, oh my Lord, I want separation from you. I want vipralambha, the mood of separation. You see? So he claimed, he proved every other stages from Dhruvloka to Mukti, liberation, is Shaya, not Akshaya. And only one thing is Akshaya. Bhakti reva nayati, bhakti reva bhuyasi, bhakti vash purusho, bhakti reva darshati. Bhakti reva nayati, bhakti reva darshati, bhakti vash purusho, bhakti reva bhuyasi. Only bhakti. Bhakti is Akshaya. And anyone who follows that bhakti become Akshaya, eternal. Means from eternity of soul to eternity to become associate of the Lord. Understand? To get that dimension, to get into that dimension which is Akshaya, means Golok Vrindavan. To serve the divine lotus feet of Shri Radha Govindji, Shri Radha Madhav, Radha Vinod Bihari. This bhakti is Akshaya. So Krishna is saying, Sarva Dharman Paritajye, Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Give up all other varnashram dharmas. They are perishable in nature. Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Surrender unto me, who is Akshaya. I never fall. I never die. I never take birth. And I want you to also become like this. And what is the connection? Connectivity to get this is bhakti. That bhakti is also Akshaya. Someone, even the curses can't destroy bhakti. Even the curses. Like the curse given to Indudev Maharaj. He was doing a little bit bhakti, something, but he got cursed. And what he, Chitraketu Maharaj, sorry. Who cursed? Parvati. But after God cursed, Chitraketu Maharaj became Vritasur. That means his bhakti was Akshaya. King Indudumna, who was worshipping Shaligram, but didn't show much respect to Agast Rishi, who came to see him, But he didn't stood up in honor to Agastya Rishi. And Agastya Rishi cursed King Indradyumna. Oh, you seeing me and you sitting like elephant, may you become elephant. And Indradyumna Maharaj became Gajendra, but his bhakti never got perished. He still was holding that bhakti in his heart, even in the form of elephant. And therefore, what he's praying? Ekantuna yassana kanchanartham vanchanti yave bhagvat prapanna ati adbhuta charitra sumangalam gayanti anand samudra magna. Gajendra is not asking anything which is shaya, perishable. Gajendra seek for, he asks for association of devotees, which is Akshaya. So these are examples to make us understand we have to be very intelligent. Very intelligent. If we praying to Lord, we should ask something which is Akshaya. Understand? Not something which is Shaya, perishable, eternal. And to whom we have to pray? Those who are eternal. Whom we have to worship? Those who are eternal. Shri Radha Krishna is eternal. Radha Krishna Pranamo Yugala Kishore. They are eternal. Other than that, other couples, they are not eternal. This is the day to understand and ponder on this. What we have to meditate, what we have focused, what we have to serve on. Akshay Vastu. Vedyam Vastam Atra Vastu Shivadam Tapatrayan Budanam. Atra Vastu means Akshay Vastu, means eternal in nature, permanent in nature, to be very simple, permanent. But the problem is we always run after temporary things which are shaya in nature. But bhakti, practices of bhakti, even whatever we are doing today, is akshay, eternal, imperishable. This is philosophical point. I think I spoke too much philosophical. I don't know how many understanding this, but I gave proofs, I gave evidences. But other pastimes of this, the glories of this tithi, you can hear from other devotees. Yeah. But I need at least 3 hours more to describe the glories of this day. But unfortunately, I don't have that much time. My time is not Akshaya. Now I got warmed up to speak more, but my devotees are waiting here for me. I also have to speak. I was in morning another program. Now I'm here in this house program. Then in evening I have a Bhagavad Gita. I'm very sorry for that. But it's taking another 5 more minutes. But something very special today is applying Chandan on the body of Krishna. Because India is getting very hot. 40, 42 degrees Celsius. And all the temples on this day, they don't put any clothing on Krishna. Just Chandan from toe to head. And then flower decorations. Not to Radharani, only Krishna. Why Krishna? Because Krishna is enjoyer. And not to why not to Radharani? Because she is the one who's arranging Chandan for her beloved Krishna. She don't want to enjoy this. She want to serve. Love is about serving. Love is not about enjoying. But in that loving relationship, one has to be enjoyer. And one has to be enjoyed. So Radharani, who is Krishna, also take the role of being enjoyed. And Krishna, male, Purushaha, not ordinary Purusha, Param Purusha, is the enjoyer, taken the role of enjoyer. If everyone is enjoyed, then who will become enjoyed? And if everyone become enjoyed, then who will be enjoyed? Hmm? Therefore, Visha Vigraha, Asha Vigraha, they divide into two parts, separate into two parts. Sorry. Hmm? So, the journal meaning, I'm giving you two understandings. Later, Vijay or Shuji Kalla will elaborate on this. The journal prospect is Indians getting very hard, and devotees they can't feel, they can't see the pain Krishna can get with this heat effect. You know, Lu in India, uh, not the other Lu. Lu means the hot winds, the hot breeze. They cover the North India, and it's so painful. You go out, you get totally dehydrate, and you get sick. Heat wave, heat wave in this month. So to protect Krishna, our worshipable, our beloved, the devotees, they make a Chandan paste and they apply on the body of Krishna because Chandan gives cooling effect. Even one dot Chandan, if we apply on the forehead here, especially this part, one dot, it gives cooling effect to the entire body. Understand? But the Chandan is applied to Krishna from toe to head and given cold juices, cold lemonade, all cold things, satwa. भोजपुरी लोग जानते हैं ना, भोजपुरी लोग जानते हैं ना, सतवा, सतवा, इंडिया में भी इस सीजन में दे सेलिब्रेट, दे ऑफर टू कृष्णा सतवा on Akshaya Tritya and for 21 days, Chandan. This is a journal idea. But what is the deep idea? The second point is Krishna is feeling so much separation, that heat of separation from Radharani. This ordinary heat is nothing. This heat wave is nothing. 40 degrees Celsius, what is this? Nothing. In comparison with Krishna jumped into Kaliya Hrid in the Jamuna to slay Kaliya. When he came out, he started shivering. ठंडा लग रहा है. And then Surya Dev came. How many Surya Dev? 12 Surya, 12 suns came to give heating effect to Krishna to subside his shivering. 12 suns. Can you imagine? You can't tolerate bear one sun heat, the heat of one sun. And 12 suns coming, complete temperature on, full, to subside the shivering of Krishna. And then Krishna starts sweating. This is in Madan Mohan temple in Vrindavan. Understand? This is heating. If Krishna can tolerate 12 suns heat, imagine what can be more heating effect to Krishna. Separation. If you separated from your beloved one, and if you are in Vrindavan in this May and June month, temperature goes 48 degrees. Even though it is very hot, you can't even stand outside. Very hot. But inside heart, if you separated from beloved one, that separation is worse than 48 or 50 degrees Celsius. That is burning you from inside. Separation mood. When Krishna can't meet Radharani, when Krishna can't see Radharani, Krishna feels separation from Radharani. To how to subside that separation? Applying Chandan. Try to understand what is the logic. Just example, if you separate from your loved one to whom you love the most, yes, you burning inside. Then you sit in a air condition, okay? Or maybe say you can go any cold country where there is snowfall. There's so much cold, you have to wear jackets. So outside is cold, but inside heart is cold, burning in separation. How to subside that inside burning? So even though Chandan is applied to the body of Krishna, that is external. But how to take care of that internal burning of Krishna, which he is feeling in separation of Radharani, from Radharani? Any means? Huh? By applying Chandan, by giving juice, by giving lemonade, by giving cold sweet rice? No. Can this possible? If if any loved one, family member, whoever, XYZ example, if they separated, no matter how much cold you make that person to eat or drink, can they solve the purpose? How the purpose will be solved then? To unite them. Moment you unite them, all burning sensation gone. Give cooling effect. So what is that Chandan on the body of Krishna? What color is that Chandan? Golden color. The color of Chandan is golden in complexion. So applying Chandan on the body of Krishna means Radha alingitam vigraham. Radha Chinta Niveshanam Yasya Kanti Vilopita Shri Krishna Charanam Vande Radha Lingita Vigraham Radha Alingita Vigraham. Radha Chinta Niveshanam. In the separation of Radharani, Krishna is crying and weeping. So much separation. But when Radharani comes and embraces Krishna, or when Krishna takes the form of Radha, take the complexion of Radharani, all that separation, burning sensation, everything just goes away. This is the meaning of Chandan Yatra. This is the meaning of Akshaya Tritya, to unite Radha Krishna together. Understand what I'm saying? Krishna is black complexion and Chandan is golden complexion. When Radhani totally embrace Krishna and embrace Krishna from toe to head, that tight embrace, that loving embrace of Radha and Krishna is Chandan, cooling to Krishna. This is Akshaya Tritya. And what is the purpose? What is the aim of the gopis? Jai Jai Radha Krishna Yugal Milan. The gopis are always engaged in uniting Radha and Krishna. And what we are practicing to serve the lotus feet of Radharani, to become the maid servant of Radharani, and to make Radha Krishna unite forever. To subside that separation of Radha and Krishna. And therefore, Prabhupada said, we following Akshaya Tritya every single day. Because our chanting, our fasting, our practice, everything is on with the intent of getting perfection and make Radha Krishna together. This is, in short, in brief, the definition of Akshaya Tritya. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Go. Shri Akshaya Tritya ki Jai. So all wonderful devotees, danke well for having me on screen after so long, seeing all of you. And I pray to Gurudev and Krishna Mahaprabhu, may we all get the real concept of Akshaya. We follow everything which is Akshaya. And we attain everything which is Akshaya. So on this day, which is also a tradition, a trend to In India and everywhere, devotees they give donations. In the time of Gurudev, disciples used to give donations. So many of you have given me donation on this day for my uncompleted projects, which are not completed yet. You all know the temple is still under construction, and you all helped me on this day, sending some donations. So I'm thankful to all of you for helping and supporting in whatever way you are doing. Small or big doesn't matter. You know, even a bit of Bitcoin is enough. अच्छा, Hare Krishna. Thank you.